everyone, it's Mona here at Craft Klatch. Today we're going to be doing some Halloween artwork, and we're going to use some dollar store items and some items from the craft store and make some creepy Halloween artwork. So I was thinking it'd be fun to do some Halloween artwork, and I was at JoAnns and I found all of these great, and let me just say this is a very small sampling of the little wood pieces they have. I have a witch, I have a couple zombies, a bat, and a witch's brew. And I thought these coupled with some inexpensive frames from the dollar store, and we can make some fun artwork. The first thing I want to do is take these outside and paint them black. Two of the pieces for the artwork are this bat that I have and this witch's brew. And I'm going to want to add resin to both of them just to kind of give it a little more interest. So I'm going to have to add some packing tape to the back. On the witch's brew, I just need to add it to where the little bottle is and then where the back of the skull. So just like that is fine. And I'm going to burnish it down, make sure I have good contact with it, so hopefully it won't leak beyond the borders here. And then I'm going to do the same with the bat. For the artwork pieces, I'm just going to add a little bit of resin, and I have colored it with the Resin Obsession Pigments. And this happens to be the transparent red, and I'm just going to put it in the mouth, the ears, and the eyes. And if you happen to get any overspill or anything, just take a paper towel and clean it up. So that was for the bat. Now I need the witch's brew, and I'm going to do like a green in there. Now I'm using this opaque green, and if I only use a little bit, it won't be opaque. I just want it enough to color it. Okay, and I'm going to drip that in. Okay, I'll wipe wherever I may have dripped on accident. Then I'm going to add a little bit of red to the eyes. And then we're going to let that just cure as well. So we'll leave those for 12 hours and then we'll be good. The resin has cured on our bat and our witch's brew, and all we have to do is pull off the tape. And now you can see he's got the red highlights, his mouth, his eyes, and his ears. And then we have the witch's brew, which we'll pull off as well. Now we get to create our backgrounds for the artwork, and these are the frames that I have from the Dollar Tree, and it's $1, so $4 worth of frames. I have the zombies on the side, then we'll have the witch in the smaller frame upright, the bat in the smaller frame horizontally, and the witch's brew upright in the larger frame. So what we're going to do is paint on the panes of glass, and we're just going to have to decide what we want in the background. So for these two in the middle, I'm actually going to do a moon for both. And then I'm just going to use various different colors for these two. And I'm just going to use regular acrylic paint. You can use glass paint, you can use whatever you want, but it's going to be a thin layer so that it's not completely solid. So I'm going to take the glass out of all of them. I cut out a piece of vinyl that's 4 inches round. And I'm going to try to center it as best I can. And I'm going to burnish them down. I don't care if there's any bubbles in there, I just want to make sure the edges are down. If you don't want to use a sponge brush, you can always use a paper towel and kind of blend it too. And we're going to put that aside to dry, and then we'll do the same for this one. Now for the other two, I'm going to add some greens. I have a metallic green and then just this putridy looking green. But we're going to incorporate the other colors too. Now we just let all of it dry. As soon as it's dry, we'll peel off the vinyl on these, and then we'll finish these two. And these we don't need to do anything else to them. Then you want to add a mix of 2 yellows right where the moon is, and you want to cover the whole rest of it with the yellow. The paint is dry, so now we get to put together our artwork. And remember, this paint will scratch off pretty easily, so you want to be careful. Okay, I'm going to put the pins all the way down so it holds the glass in place. We're not putting the backing in. So there's one piece right here. There's another piece, and another. And if you need to touch anything up, you can do it while it's in the frame. But now we get to attach our pieces. I'm going to take a little hot glue, add it to the back. You can take any kind of glue that you want to use. And here's one. And if you're worried about scratching off the backing at all, you could put like a piece of vellum or something back there just to protect it if you were worried about that. And there we go. There are our 4 pieces of artwork. Now I'll set them up and you can see how creepy we can make them. Now I did a little dab of hot glue between the frames just to keep them together, and then they stand nice and steady. And then you could put some flickering votives behind there, so then at night it'll kind of glow. I hope you guys like the Halloween artwork, and it gives kind of a spooky feel to it. And it's easy, the kids can get involved with it, and it kind of sets the scene for the holiday. And we got bats and witches and zombies and a witch's brew. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you are making any crafts, I would love to see them. And be sure to tag me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find those links down in the description below. So I'll definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.